Juliana, thank you for joining us today. As Ruby's grandmother and someone who has shared so many stories about Bendigo's history, what do you think is the most important lesson these tales can teach younger generations?
Well, dear, I've always believed that stories are like threads in a quilt. They hold everything together. When I told Ruby about our family's connection to Bendigo and the miners who worked there, I wasn't just sharing facts. I was passing on a piece of their courage and dreams. Those miners didn't just dig for gold, they built lives, friendships, and legacies. And if Ruby can carry even a little bit of that spirit with her, then those stories have done their job.
It sounds like storytelling plays a big part in keeping history alive. How does it feel to see Ruby embrace this legacy firsthand?
Oh, it warms my heart more than words can say. You know, when I gave Ruby that pendant, I hoped she'd understand its significance someday. It wasn't just jewelry, it was a link to all the people who came before her. Seeing her stand in Central Deborah Mine, holding that map, reminded me of how powerful connections to the past can be. She didn't just hear the stories, she lived them. And now? Now she's adding her own chapter to the tale.
That's beautiful. Do you think having a personal connection to history makes it easier to respect and preserve it?
Absolutely. History isn't just something you read in books, it's alive in the things we touch, the places we visit, and the memories we share. When Ruby realized her ancestors were part of Bendigo's story, it stopped being someone else's past and became her past. That's why it matters so much to make sure these stories are told and heard. They remind us where we come from, and they inspire us to keep building something meaningful for the future.
What advice would you give families about preserving their own legacies?
Talk, share, remember. Don't let the stories fade because you're afraid no one will listen. Even the smallest details, a favorite meal, a song someone loved can bring a person back to life in your memory. Teach the young ones to value their roots, but also encourage them to add their own branches to the family tree. Legacy isn't static, it grows with every generation.
And finally, what message would you leave for readers of The Heart of Gold?
To the readers, I'd say this: treasure the stories you carry, whether it's through a pendant, a book, or simply the way you treat others. You're shaping the world around you. The miners of Bendigo taught us that unity and resilience are worth more than any amount of gold. So go out there, find your own adventures, and never forget the people who paved the way for you. After all, every story begins somewhere, but it's up to you to continue it.